What's up, guys, and welcome to the third episode of Road to Ultimate Man United Squad. This is going to be the first 5 games of FUT Champions. We did qualify for it, and I know I didn't record it. The reason being for this was it took me about 5 attempts to qualify for this weekend league, and I'd done about 4 of them. I recorded 4 attempts. I didn't get through any. I think I knocked out third round of every one of them. So it could have been too much of a long video to put out. So what I done was I just stopped recording and I just done it without recording basically, and I got in, and we are through, which is good for the series, because through this we could what I don't really mind what we get from this weekend league, as long as we get some good coin to buy some good players to start filling in the checklist, which I'm trying to put in, but I've done it, but just need to put a few more things onto it, and it will be up as soon as possible. So this is the first game that I played on Weekend League. As you see, I did lose 3-1 in my first game, and to be fair, these games weren't that hard. I only lost a maximum of 3 goals, which was good. I was always winning, and then I always used to lose during the last half an hour or something. But as you see here in the second game, I did take the lead in the first 5 minutes with James Wilson. He is really good. His dribbling is bad, but good bad, if you get what I mean, because you could just see he's got about 79 pace and 68 dribbling, which is good for a silver non-rare, because it just takes these big touches which sometimes confuse the defenders, and you could easily go past them. That's with any other player as well. But this game did end up going to penalties, and as you see, these are all the penalties. I've shortened this quite down as well, so that you don't have to see the run-up, the actual placing of the penalty and everything. But this is the second game, and the first game we did lose 3-1. Muller, as you saw in the last minute, scoring in the 90th minute, and this was the deciding penalty. If he did score, he was back in it, but this penalty I did score with Sean Gross, and this was the deciding penalty, which was taken by, I think it was Dele Alli, and I guessed the right way, and I saved it. That was the first win, so we've got 1 win and 1 loss on board, which is good. And this is the team here. I had to put Depay up front because Wilson did sustain an injury, and no, not Wilson. Wilson was tired, so I had to spend 200 coins on that, which I didn't really want to. And Rashford was injured, so I just put Depay up front because he had 90 pace, and he's pretty good. He's got 77 shot as well. But we did take the lead in the first 3 minutes with Ander Herrera. Beautiful goal there, quite lucky as well, but then he did go through with Lukaku, and I've got to say, Sergio Romero is one of the worst keepers I've ever dealt with. He's not worth it in my opinion. He does not save a lot. He does not save even the easiest of shots, which is quite terrible. But as you see, I did lose 2-1. And with the money I had, I think I had 1,300 coins. I did go and buy Marwan Fellaini, which does tick him off the checklist, and adds one more player to give rest to one of the. And me give rest to I think it's Lingard. I might move Herrera to center, to the right midfielder, and put Fellaini in centre attacking mid. But this is the game. This was I've got to admit, this was good. With his right foot as well, Di Maria going into great space and getting past some of my players as well. So I think this is the last game of this episode. I'm really sorry, but editing just took a bit long. But as you've seen, beautiful ball by Schneiderlin through to Mata. Mata wouldn't miss from there, and he got up level in 13 minutes. And then in the I think the 30th minute, I did take the lead. More brilliant play comes to Lingard. Lingard finds Wilson. Wilson actually takes another, but see, that's an example of a really bad dribbling. His touch went literally really far away from him, and he still he basically kind of confused it. I'm pretty sure he did confuse the defender and he scored. But then he did end up scoring back again with Dybala in the 51st minute, and it wasn't until extra time where he did take the lead and he brought on, I think it was Movember Lacazette, and he did score with him. It was a really good header, and he did bring on Rafael Varane as well, as I just saw right there. And then 3 minutes later, literally, he got the ball with Martial, and he's one player I really need for this series because he's really OP. So he does score with him, which makes it 4-2, and that was the game. We did get, I think it was it was 535 coins, which I'm now going to be saving up because I bought a whole load of contracts with the money I got from qualifying for the weekend league. So yeah, that was it. And so far, I think it's 2-3 or something. But anyways, we did go through here, and we got with Falso Mensa. Falso Mensa actually got lucky there and he scored, which was good. You know, it gave us the lead as well. But then this was a weird one. I think the guy wanted to do a no loss glitch, and then from here he did quit. But that was patched already by EA. Well done to EA for that, because that did give me the win, and so I'm up on 2 wins, and I think it's 2 wins and 3 losses at this stage. But then I have got the other 5 games on footage. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.